In the tapestry of life, moments of celebration can swiftly unravel into stark reminders of the darkness that shadows our existence. Such was the case on that fateful night, when starlight mingled with shadows, and the Hollywood Hills bore witness to an unforeseen symphony of discord. The night of July 12, 2020, held the promise of jubilation for Megan Thee Stallion and her companions. The celebration of her artistry echoed through the corridors of a glittering party until Destiny's script took an unexpected twist. Voices clashed, tempers flared, and a flash of recklessness punctuated the starlit sky. In that fractured moment, Tory Lanez altered the trajectory of lives forever. The sizzle of conflict was punctuated by the crack of gunfire, and Megan Thee Stallion found herself at the heart of an ordeal she had never anticipated. But within this tableau of adversity emerged a phoenix in the form of Megan Thee Stallion. Her journey through pain and darkness cast a spotlight on the menace of gun violence against women, a topic too often shrouded in silence. Her courage, her resilience, lit a beacon in the storm, igniting conversations that demanded to be had. As we embark upon this narrative voyage, remember that within every twist lies the promise of revelation. Join us in this quest to unravel the enigma, elevate the dialogue, to be the torchbearers of transformation. The night of July 12, 2020, was supposed to be a fun night for Megan Thee Stallion and her friends. They were celebrating the release of her new song, Savage, at a party at the Hollywood Hills, home of reality star and makeup mogul Kylie Jenner. But the night quickly turned sour when Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez got into an argument. Lanez, who was also at the party, allegedly fired a gun at Megan Thee Stallion multiple times, hitting her in both feet. Megan Thee Stallion later underwent surgery to remove the bullet fragments from her feet. The shooting of Megan Thee Stallion was a high-profile case that drew national attention. It also sparked a conversation about gun violence against women. Megan Thee Stallion has been a vocal advocate for gun control and has said that she hopes her experience will help to prevent other women from being victims of gun violence. The shooting was a traumatic experience for Megan Thee Stallion. She has spoken openly about the pain and fear she felt in the aftermath of the shooting. The event also had a significant impact on Megan Thee Stallion's career. She was forced to cancel several tour dates, and her album release was delayed. She has also said that she is still struggling to perform live music because of the pain in her feet. The trial of Tory Lanez for shooting Megan Thee Stallion was a high-profile case that drew national attention. It was also a mind-engaging and self-hooking story, with plenty of twists and turns that kept people guessing until the very end. The shooting itself was a shocking event. Megan Thee Stallion was a rising star in the music industry, and she was suddenly the victim of a violent crime. The fact that the shooting was allegedly committed by another rapper made it even more disturbing. The trial began in December 2022 and lasted for 2 weeks. The prosecution presented a strong case against Lanez, with witnesses testifying that they saw Lanez fire a gun at Megan Thee Stallion's feet. The defense, however, argued that the witnesses were mistaken and that Lanez was not the person who shot Megan Thee Stallion, presenting several different theories about what happened that night. The jury had to listen to hours of testimony and evidence before they could reach a verdict. In the end, the jury found Lanez guilty of all 3 charges against him. This was a significant victory for Megan Thee Stallion, who had been fighting for justice for over 2 years. It was also a message to other people who might be thinking about committing gun violence. The trial of Tory Lanez was a significant moment for the #MeToo movement and the fight against gun violence against women. In addition to the legal implications of the trial, it also had a significant impact on the public discourse about gun violence against women. Megan Thee Stallion's story helped to raise awareness of the issue and to challenge the stereotype that women are not victims of gun violence. The trial also sparked a conversation about the need for stricter gun control laws in the United States. The trial of Tory Lanez was a complex and controversial case, but it was ultimately a victory for justice. Megan Thee Stallion's courage and strength helped to bring her attacker to justice and to send a message to other men who might be thinking about using a gun to harm a woman. On August 8, 2023, Canadian rapper Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting Grammy winner Megan Thee Stallion in the feet in 2020. The sentencing was a culmination of a high-profile case that drew national attention and sparked a conversation about gun violence against women. The shooting occurred on July 12, 2020, after a party at the Hollywood Hills, home of reality star and makeup mogul Kylie Jenner. Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion were in an argument when Lanez allegedly fired a gun at her multiple times, hitting her in both feet. Megan Thee Stallion later underwent surgery to remove the bullet fragments from her feet. Lanez denied shooting Megan Thee Stallion, but he was convicted by a jury in December 2022. At his sentencing hearing on August 8, Lanez apologized to Megan Thee Stallion and said he took full responsibility for his actions. He also said that he was not a violent person and that he never meant to hurt Megan Thee Stallion. The judge in the case, David Hereford, sentenced Lanez to 10 years in prison. He said that the shooting was a serious crime and that Lanez had shown no remorse for his actions. Hereford also said that he wanted to send a message to other people who might be thinking about committing gun violence. Megan Thee Stallion released a statement after Lanez's sentencing, saying that she was grateful for the justice that had been served. She also said that she hoped that Lanez would get the help he needs and that he would never hurt anyone again. The sentencing of Tory Lanez was a significant moment in the fight against gun violence against women. It showed that even celebrities will be held accountable for their actions, and it sent a message to other perpetrators that gun violence will not be tolerated. The case also highlighted the importance of believing women when they come forward about being victims of violence. Megan Thee Stallion was initially doubted by some people, but she persisted in telling her story and eventually saw justice served. The sentencing of Tory Lanez was a victory for Megan Thee Stallion, for women, and for the fight against gun violence. It is a reminder that no one is above the law and that everyone deserves to be safe from violence. The aftermath. The sentencing of Tory Lanez was a significant moment in the fight against gun violence against women. But it is important to remember that the work is not done. There are still many women who are victims of gun violence, and we need to continue to work to end this epidemic. One way to do this is to support organizations that are working to prevent gun violence. Many organizations are working to educate people about gun safety, to advocate for gun control laws, and to support victims of gun violence. You can find a list of these organizations on the website of the National Network to End Domestic Violence. You can also make a difference by speaking out against gun violence. When you see something, say something. If you know someone who is at risk of gun violence, reach out to them and offer your support. And if you see someone committing a gun crime, report it to the police. We all have a role to play in ending gun violence. By working together, we can create a world where everyone is safe from violence. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you want to learn more about the fight against gun violence against women, I encourage you to check out the links to organizations that can provide support and resources for victims of gun violence in the description below. Check it out. And if you're interested in learning more about my work, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm always posting new videos about a variety of topics including gun violence, social justice, and pop culture. Thanks again for watching.